Welcome to Learning Bites, short, sharp bites of information you get to apply immediately. We are discussing decision making and taking action. Companies that can make decisions get to move forward fast. And your ability to make decisions and take action upon those decisions will separate you from other businesses in your marketplace. Now, I want to be really clear. Last week, we looked at some of the elements around how to make better decisions, understanding what things need decisions made on them, tackling the fear behind making those decisions, attacking the problem and not the people, and therefore making a decision and having a deadline in place to help you do that. It is very important to understand discussions, while they may appease your conscience, are not decisions. I'll say that again. A discussion around a point is not a decision around a point. A decision means that you have a clear next step. Clarity equals action. So what will you do as a result of the discussion? What's the next step that will be taken? When we can, as a business, as an organization, teach ourselves to make rapid decisions, we will find that we actually as a team are able to think quicker and move forward faster. Remember, it is very important to redefine failure. Okay? We do not fail. We either succeed or we learn. So when you make a decision and you don't get the results you wanted, that's feedback to make a more intelligent decision quicker. When I left school, I remember standing in a group of kids, and I was never the most outgoing kid, so there were 20 of us, and we were standing there waiting for somebody to come. Now, one of my qualities that I have is that I'm not exactly the most patient of people. And I remember sitting there, and that little internal voice in my head started to go, I'm bored, we've got to do something. And the other one was like, there's all these people here, you can't stand out. Anyway, after a fairly short period of time, the little voice that was like, we need to do something, won over. And I said, I'm going there. And all these people followed me. And I remember thinking to myself, they're following me. And going, wow, that's amazing. And I realized that I had made a decision. And then of course it played out in my head, well, what happens if it was the wrong decision? I went, well, then I'll just make another decision. And I discovered that the making of decisions is incredibly powerful. People are drawn to decisive people. People are drawn to people who are able to get feedback, process that feedback, and keep moving forward. So how do you go as a team? Do you have clarity on what you want to achieve? Do you know what the next steps that you need to take in order to get to that goal are? How quickly do you decide as a team? It is your speed in the decision making that will help. That lovely quote I put up on LinkedIn a wee while ago that said, the right decision made too late is still the wrong decision. So having decisions comes down to as much about timing as it does around what you actually decide to do. So once again, task for this week, pick a decision, have some good robust discussion around it, and be clear on those next steps. When we're clear on the next steps, we can then start to move forward. We can then start to take action, and it is action that gets us moving forward. So here's to your success. If any of this resonated with you and you'd like some help with it, do feel free to get in touch. Drop me an email at mike@thinkright.co.nz or 0272 987 523 or our website www.thinkright.co.nz.